The simplest and the most fundamental thing that you can do in your life is that your life always. You don't have to be in any particular way, you just have to be alive. Everything else, including the body and the mind, are accessories to life. Accessories are added to life to facilitate certain things, not to overshadow life. We add accessories to facilitate, to add on and enhance, not to overshadow completely, not to occupy life, but to enhance life. If you know this, and know this every moment of your life, that everything that you possess, including your body and your mind, are accessories. They're here only to enhance this life, not to overshadow this life. Oh, let me see how you get depressed. You must get spot on with life. This is all you have to do. What is you and what is not you must be distinction. So whatever is not you, when you hold it, you must hold it in a certain way. Of course, depending on the nature of what it is, if it's a flower, we hold it one way. If it's a vessel, we hold it another way. If it's a pen, we hold it another way. Can you employ the same grip on everything? It's different, depending upon the nature of what it is. But every kind of grip that you use, if you notice how you hold anything for that matter, there is always this dimension that you can loosen the grip and let it be. Suppose you hold something and you cannot loosen the grip, okay, you're heading for the stuff. So just look at these things. How many things in your life are such that you held it and now you can't loosen the grip? These 2 months, this is all you need to do. Consciously, don't tell anybody, they will all fight you. They think you're going to leave them and go away, they think you're going to take sannyas, they think something else and something else. No, within yourself, nothing need to be done outside. Within yourself, how are you holding it? For this, a simple thing is like this. Tomorrow morning you're going to die. I'm very generous, I'm giving you 24 hours. The nature of life is such, it never guarantees 24 hours for you, but I'm giving you 24 hours. Tomorrow morning you're going to die. Do what you want. You're going to loosen the grip on everything, isn't it? Do whatever you want. Whichever way you want to loosen the grip on anything. Have you seen in the Hindi movies? No? Have you not seen the movies? Loosen the grip. It's gone. Loosen the grip on your body, loosen the grip on your mind, your thought, your emotion, just loosen the grip a little bit. When you're alive, if you loosen the grip, you will become exuberant. When you're dying, that'll anyway happen the last scene. So these 2 months you must make use of it to loosen the grip on everything. I'm a hard nut, so I learnt it in my own way. But these days, I'm seeing all the golf trainers are telling their whatever, the trainees, those who want to learn, those who've been playing for many years also, they're teaching them, you must hold it loose, you should not hold it tight. Normally when you want to hit something, you want to hold it tight, but you must hold it loose. This will happen to you if you have never ridden on a bicycle, for the first time you sit on it. When you loosen it, it rides well, isn't it? Just loosen it. You will see you will ride the life well. Too tight. Have you seen the new cycle rider? He doesn't go anywhere. So you got to loosen the grip.
In my opinion, Ashtavakra Gita is the most profound spiritual text, for it contains nothing but truth, pure, naked truth. Every verse of Ashtavakra Gita tells you who you really are beyond this body-mind complex. Every verse of it points to your divine, infinite nature. Master Ashtavakra was merely a boy of 15 when King Janak came to him with questions that had been baffling him for a long time. So he came to Master Ashtavakra and asked him. The verse goes like this: Katham jnanam apnoti, katham muktir bhavishyati, vairagyam cha katham praptam, etat bruhi mam prabho. So this is the first verse of Ashtavakra Gita, where the disciple Janak asked his master, "O master, tell me, how can I get detachment, wisdom and freedom?" Now before I tell you the answer that Ashtavakra gave to his disciple, let me throw some light on these three important words. First is detachment. What is detachment? Now here the detachment that Janaka is seeking is not the detachment from the world. He is seeking detachment from this body-mind complex, because that is the root of bondage. Bondage doesn't lie in the world. Many spiritual seekers make this mistake. They hold the world responsible for their bondage. No, that is absolutely wrong. The world is not at all responsible for your bondage. The world is as it is. Do you think that the enlightened masters inhabit a different world? No, they are also living in the same world as you. But they don't find fault with this world. What's the reason? The reason is that they are completely detached from this body-mind complex. So whatever happens in this world doesn't affect them at all. They remain unruffled. Their peace remains undisturbed. Once you get convinced about your existence beyond this body-mind complex, once you firmly believe that your existence is not dependent on this body-mind complex, then detachment from it happens naturally. It is like a ripe fruit falling off a tree. Now the next word is wisdom. What is wisdom? Or should I say, what is true wisdom? Remember one thing. Wisdom has nothing to do with thought. Thought is nothing but information. It points to something. It's like a milestone that you see when you undertake any journey. It has its use, no doubt about that, but it is not all. When I say you are the divine infinite consciousness, it is just a thought, isn't it? But it points to your true nature beyond this body-mind complex. Without this thought, how would I be able to convey that? Communication will become impossible. So thought has its use, but it is not wisdom. Don't take it to be the ultimate truth. Use it to go beyond it. And when you go beyond the thoughts, that's when true wisdom dawns on you. That's when you become truly wise. The real you is nothing but pure wisdom. Now the last word is freedom. When you want freedom, it implies that there is bondage. So when the disciple said, "I want freedom," he meant the freedom from the bondage of body-mind complex. Yes, that is the real bondage, the bondage of identification with body-mind complex. This identification made the disciple undergo tremendous suffering. And this is the reason why he wants freedom from it. Now, what the Master Ashtavakra said to his disciple is contained in the second verse, which goes like this. Muktim ichhasi chetat vishayan vishvat tyaja shama arjav dayatosha sattam piyushvat bhaja. O child, if you really wish to be free, if you really want to go beyond the bondage of this body-mind complex, then shun the poison of the senses and seek the nectar of truth. Seek the nectar of love and forgiveness. Seek the nectar of simplicity and happiness.